Warning, this video may contain spoilers for Black Panther Wakanda Forever and the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. If you wish to avoid spoilers until you've watched these, click off the video now and come back later.
Hello there everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Weekly Bricks and welcome back to another LEGO video. Now today I'm going to be discussing how well I think LEGO did on their sets for Black Panther Wakanda Forever and the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. Now I hope you all are doing well, and I hope you guys like my new background here. I rearranged my room a bit. I'll go more in depth about it in a future video though. If you haven't already, be sure to drop a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoy my content so you don't miss a single video. But now, without further ado, let's get started. Firstly, let's talk about Black Panther Wakanda Forever. It was a fantastic movie, very heartbreaking but very powerful, and the perfect way to close out Phase 4. I talk more in depth about the movie in a community post from a couple weeks ago. If you want, you can go check that out under my community tab, but overall, I would give this movie a solid 9 out of 10. Now, what did LEGO do for this movie? Well, they made 3 sets directly from the movie, and 2 other sets from the first Black Panther, which came out to tie in with the film's release. And overall, I think that LEGO did a fantastic job with these sets. They were way better than the sets that we got for Multiverse of Madness and Love and Thunder. However, with all sets, there are some things that they could have done better. These first 2 problems are the ones that I hear people talking about the most. The first one is that Nakia's hair in the Shuri Sunbird set isn't accurate to her hair in the movie. She had much longer hair in this new movie, however she did have shorter hair like the minifigure does in the first Black Panther movie. In fact, the hairpiece used for her here was specifically made for her back in 2018, and even though that may be true, she still should have gotten a more accurate hairpiece. The other commonly talked about problem is the lack of facial hair and piercings on Namor's minifigure. There does seem to be some earring printing on his ears, but other than that, his face print isn't very accurate. I know that with this kind of stuff, LEGO is usually working with concept art, so there's a chance that they didn't originally plan on Namor having a goatee and nose piercing. Now these next few problems regarding missing characters, important people from the movie that didn't get minifigures. Firstly, we need to get more Dora Milaje warriors. So far we've only ever gotten Nakia and Okoye. We really need to get more of them, especially Ayo, or Io, however you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I butchered that. She's the one who has appeared the most, first showing up in Captain America Civil War, as well as being in both Black Panther movies, Infinity War, Endgame, and even The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We especially need to see minifigures of them in their Night Angel armor that Shuri made for them. That's a really cool design that I'm surprised LEGO missed out on. Same goes for the other side of the fight. We need more Telecon warriors. The only ones we got in those sets were Namor and Attuma, and Namor barely counts since he's only half Teleconian. We should have at least gotten Namora along with the other 2. Attuma and Namora are Namor's right-hand henchmen, so it's a shame that we only got one of the pair. The character that I'm most surprised about not getting by now is Queen Ramonda. She is one of the main characters of this movie, even more so than the first one, especially with T'Challa's death. I feel like the best opportunity to ever get her as a minifigure would be in a Infinity Saga set, specifically a set of the throne room, which would make an awesome 18+ style diorama like what Star Wars has. Now these 2 are less likely to get minifigures, but Everett Ross and Valentina are both pretty important characters in the MCU. And Valentina is only going to get more important with Thunderbolts coming out in 2024. I'm sure she'll get a minifigure if they make LEGO sets for Thunderbolts. As for the sets themselves, I don't have much to complain about. If there was going to be more sets for the movie, I have ideas for 2 other ones. A remake of the Royal Talon Fighter would have been excellent. That would have been the prime opportunity to get some of those missing minifigures I was talking about. Also, a Wakanda location set instead of a vehicle. We've gotten a couple Wakanda location sets in the past, but nothing too substantial. That aforementioned throne room set would be awesome to get. Now let's talk about the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. It was simple but quite heartwarming. I loved the focus on Mantis and Drax, and it was quite honestly better than most other 2022 MCU projects. I talk more in depth about the special in a community post from a couple weeks ago. If you want, you can go check that out under my community tab. But overall, I would give it an 8 out of 10. What did LEGO do for the special? They made one set, the Marvel Advent Calendar for 2022. This is the perfect way to get stuff from the special, and even though there isn't much directly taken from it, it's still awesome to get one that's MCU and not focus on the Avengers. There aren't as many nitpicks that I have with this set, but there are a couple that I want to touch on. I wish that they would have included the Peter Quill hairpiece from the Big Benatar set from last year. I know that most people prefer this hairpiece here, but we rarely get the Superman hairpiece in sets, and I think that it better represents his real life hair. And honestly, I don't mind that Drax is green in this set, other than the fact that he appeared more gray than green in this special. It's just awesome to finally get another Drax minifigure. As for the minifigure selection, it's honestly pretty good. I'm kind of sad that they didn't include Kraglin, but I'm sure we'll see him in the sets for Guardians Volume 3. The mini builds are fine, nothing to really go crazy over. I just wish that they would have included a mini build for the Bowie, which is the Guardians' new ship. But like with Kraglin, I'm sure we'll see it in a set for the new Guardians movie coming out in May. I wish that there were more builds that tied into the special itself, but it's still pretty cool to be getting stuff from the first two movies that we had never gotten before. Like the prison drone from Volume 1 and the eye that Rocket steals in Volume 2 and ends up giving to Thor in Infinity War. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to drop a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoy my content so you don't miss a single video. Also, feel free to leave a comment letting me know what you thought of this video. It is all up to you though. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, and until next time, fellow brickers, peace out.